Hit me.
Welcome to Carl Wooden Field. No man's land. Boy, that's echoing. Oh, that's going to be weird.
I'm gonna mute it.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be. Yeah, that'll be strange. Anchor D Stadium
80.
on the campus of Panhandle State University.
That sounds good to me.
Hey, it's high school football. All right.
Wait. I'm flipping our extreme.
Wait. Hold on. Am I coming too hot?
I can lower it right here though.
Hold on, I can lower it.
I lowered it.
All right, then never mind.
It was on my stream side.
It was.
Yeah. All right.
I wasn't overgaining you coming in.
Nah, I'm like at -5.5 dB.
Hello.
He's a -5.
And I'm at -6.7.
So -5 is not too hot.
Nah, I think we're all right.
Okay. All right.
Do either of you guys want hot chocolate?
If you're happy, I'm happy then.
What's up?
He'll,
Do either of you guys want hot chocolate?
Nah, I'm good, man.
he'll take some. He'll
What?
take some.
Hot chocolate?
No,
Yeah,
I'm good, thanks.
He found $5.
I
Let him
can't-
get you some.
I can't. I'm on that diet.
Oh, that's right.
No sugar. Thanks anyway, though.
All right.
Good kid.
Mm,
Did you fart?
I don't know. No, I did not.
Anchor D Field and Carl Wooten Stadium.
You got that backwards.
Yeah, you got that backwards.
Live when you're ready.
PTCI Channel 2 welcomes you to our coverage of high school football. Tonight we are at Anchor D Stadium, Carl Wooten Field, here on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University for some high school football. As the Texhoma Goodwell Red Devils are getting ready to take on the Okeene Whippets. Both teams coming in with identical records, both 4-3, 2-2 within the district. Captains are out at midfield.
Number 11.
Right now, for the Red Devils, number 52, a senior, Jimmy Smith. Number 5, a senior, Bodie Grice.
And number 28.
And they're going to say Okeene won, but deferred to the second half. Texhoma Goodwell will receive the kick to start the
The
game.
Red Devils will be receiving.
Other starters,
The Whippets will be kicking.
or other captains, I should say. Number 28, a senior, Angel Serna. And number 11, a senior, Cale Halliburton. We're still about 4 minutes or so away from kickoff. Both teams getting ready as they'll huddle up and run through their spirit lines. Rainy night. We've had rain on and off throughout the day.
Number 10,
Current temperature is about 48 degrees. Starting offense for the Red Devils at quarterback, a senior, number 5, Bodie Grice. At running back, a sophomore, number 3, Tryon Grice. At wide receiver, a senior, number 1, Eric Gideon.
Number 70 offensive line.
At slot back, a sophomore, number 6, Kyler Quintana. At left tackle, number 52, a senior, Jimmy Smith. At left guard, number 57, a junior, Josh Hernandez. At center, number 62, a junior, Tyron Rose. At guard, number 55, a junior, Dalton Ferris. At right tackle, number 78, a junior, Gage Gonzalez. At slot, number 2, a junior, Giovanni Sanchez. And at wide receiver, number 17, a senior, Armando Martinez. Head coach for Texhoma Goodwell. And also the offensive coordinator is Skylar Watson. The defensive coordinator and inside linebacker coach is Buddy Houston. Special teams coordinator is Cody Cartwright. Running back coach and outside linebacker coach is Cash Overton. The wide receiver and defensive back coach is Cody Cartwright and Mike Stevens. And the defense and offensive line coaches are Harold Hudson and Billy Peer. Still about 2 minutes left as the Okeene Whippets, they'll take their field through their spirit line. Both teams trying to stay in the playoff hunt in one of the toughest districts in Class A. You've got Hooker, who's ranked number 1. Also Thomas and Fairview, teams that are some of the top teams in Class A. Here comes the Texhoma Goodwell Red Devils. Still going to be fighting for that 3rd and 4th spot in the playoffs. Both of these teams still in the hunt for those positions. Referees out at midfield. Both teams can come onto the field as we will now get ready for the prayer and also the national anthem.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together today. Please watch over all players and cheerleaders tonight to keep them safe from injury. Please help us participate with strength, courage, and sportsmanship. And keep everyone safe as they travel home. In your heavenly name, amen.
Please remain standing for our national anthem, played by the Texhoma High School Band.
And now both teams ready to take the field. Get their final instructions from their coaches. Once again, Texhoma Goodwell will be receiving the kick. Back deep for the Red Devils will be number 2,
Aldo Hernandez.
Gio Sanchez, and also number 6, Kyler Quintana.
We ask you to turn your headlights off on the south side of the field, if you would, please.
Referee readies the ball for play, and there's the opening kick. It's going to come to one of the up men, caught near the 25. Breaks it up the middle, past the 30-yard line to the 31, and that was Gio Sanchez on the carry.
The tackle was made by
the Red Devils will have it first and 10 at their 31 on their first possession.
On the 31-yard line, first and 10, Red Devils.
Now lighting up in a tight bunch formation, shotgun. Rice takes the snap. He'll run to the right. Avoids the first tackler. Gets up just past the line of scrimmage, knocked out of bounds near the 35-yard line. I'll say he went out at the 34, so 3-yard pickup on first down. That's what you'll see a lot tonight. Bodie Grice is going to handle the ball quite a bit of the time. He'll be, for the most part, their main ball carrier. His brother Tryon at running back beside him. They'll try to get that extra blocker in there. Man in motion, flips it forward to him. That's Sanchez, and he's going to be dragged down for a loss. They'll mark him down at the 32. So a 2-yard loss, and that'll make it 3rd down and 9.
It's going to be 3rd down and 9. The stop was made by Ryan Schultz.
Coach Watson mentioned that the keys to the game for offensively for the Red Devils would be to avoid the turnovers, keep the chains moving, and just be good at executing their offense. Grice rolls out to his right, lets the pass go. He's got a man open near the 50. It's caught, breaks the tackle. Brought down in Whippet territory at the 45-yard line. That's going to be a first down. That's going to be Quintana with the catch. So a big 3rd down conversion on 3rd and 9.
Ball will go on the 45-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 Red Devils.
23-yard gain on the play. Quickly to the line. There's a handoff up the middle. Breaks first tackle, falls forward for about a yard and a half. That's Tryon Grice.
Left side, pick up a yard.
So second down and 9 as they will mark the ball back
Stop was made by
at the 44-yard line.
For the Whippets.
It's Texhoma Goodwell. They play 3 of their home games over at Texhoma and playing 2 here in Goodwell. He'll roll out to his left, takes off on a run. Down the sideline, going to be knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. No marking back at the 37.
Push out of bounds by Sam Osterhout.
And they do mark it up at the 36.
Pickup was 9.
So that's going to make it third down and 1 yard to go.
3rd and 1 for the Red Devils.
Big pickup there by Bodie Grice.
For the Red Devils.
They'll line up in a diamond formation. Pitch outside. He's got the first down. He's to the 30, the 25, the 20, cuts inside, and finally brought down at the 10-yard line. Tryon Grice on the carry. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Eric Gutierrez.
As they'll mark the ball right at the 10-yard line. We do have a yellow flag on the field back near the first down marker. And it is going to be holding on Texhoma Goodwell. So they're going to bring back that long gain.
Stepped off. Holding Red Devils. Brings a 3rd down.
And they bring it all the way back to the 44-yard line. So 3rd down and 9. They've already converted one of these on this drive. We'll see if they can do it again. And there's 5 free yards as they got Okeene to jump on that play. So what was 3rd and 9 will now be 3rd and 4 from the 39-yard line.
3rd and 4 Red Devils.
Really, you're kind of in 2-down territory here as well. So even if they can just pick up a couple of yards on this play, they'll probably go for it on 4th down. Check to the sideline for the call. Drops back to pass. He's going to take off on a run, but he's going to be sacked. Back at the 42-yard line as the Whippet rush got to him. Now 3 guys there.
4th down and 6.
So it's going to be 4th down and about 7 yards to go.
Ryan Schultz for the Whippets.
9.5 minutes left in the first quarter, and they will go for it. Way too far away for a field goal in high school. Even at the collegiate level, it'd be too far. But really just too close to punt as well. 0 backfield again. Grice back to pass. Under pressure, he'll roll out to his left. Lets one go. He's got a man open. He's caught inside the 15-yard line. That's Eric Gideon. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
1st down, Red Devils deep.
So 2 big conversions, one on a 3rd down, 3rd and 9, and now one on 4th and 8 yards to go. Actually 4th and 4. Diamond pistol formation. Ball dropped. Grice picks it up. He's just going to have to take off with it. Tries to get outside. He's got an opening. He's up to the 10. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds at right around the 9-yard line. So what should have been a disastrous play, big loss, Bodie Grice able to pick up about 4 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd down and 6.
And make it 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Same formation. Fakes the pitch, throws to the corner. He's got a man open. Pass was just a bit wide.
Caught the pass, but out of bounds.
As he tried to hit Armando Martinez.
Bring up third down.
Martinez couldn't get to it before it was out of bounds.
Armando
So third down.
Martinez for the Red Devil.
They'll roll out to the wide side. Grice is going to keep it, and they're going to chase him down from behind. He's going to be dragged down at the 12-yard line, and it's going to be fourth down. Really all the way back to the 13. So it's going to be fourth down and 10. Can the Red Devils convert again for a third time on this drive? They've done it through the air both times they have. They'll line up trips to the wide side, one to the short side. Grice looking that way, lets one go to the corner. It's intercepted.
The ball was intercepted in the end zone.
And Okeene will take over first and 10 at the 4. Really on fourth down, he would have been better to drop that one, but either way, it is whipped ball with 7:53 left to play in the first quarter. Still no score.
The interception was made by Cole Schmidt for the Whippets.
Whippet offense on the field. There's a handoff straight up the middle, and he's going to be drilled. They'll give him a yard as he got up to the 5.
Led by a host of the Red Devils, leading the charge, Armando Martinez.
At defensive line, number 11, Cale Burton, number 55, Dalton Ferris, and number 58, Brian Figueroa. The linebackers, number 8, Aldo Hernandez, number 3, Tryon Grice, number 17, Armando Martinez. Ball flipped out. It's on the ground. And they'll say it was a forward pass, I think. So incomplete pass. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. Back to the rest of the defensive starters for the Red Devils. Also at inside linebacker, number 32, Drew Smith. And also number 28, Angel Cerna at outside linebacker. The 3 defensive backs, number 13, Isaac Word, number 12, Trent Mitchell, and number 2, Gio Sanchez. Shotgun, handoff, up to the 5, drags forward to about the 6, 7, maybe the 8-yard even. Looks like they'll give him forward progress to the 8-yard line, but it's going to be 4th down.
Stop was made by Aldo Hernandez and company. 4th down brings up a kicking situation. Back to receive for the Red Devils will be Giovanni Sanchez.
Giovanni Sanchez back to receive the punt for the Red Devils. Okeene will be punting out of their end zone. That one almost blocked, does get it off. Ball lands at about the 39-yard line. That's where Okeene will down it. So with 6:35 left to play in the first quarter, Texhoma Goodwell with great field position at the Okeene 39-yard line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 Red Devils.
So twins to each side. Tryon Grice moves to the right of Bodie. Quick throw outside. Voids the first tackler. He'll make a couple of yards on the play. That is Gio Sanchez on the catch.
2nd down and 9.
And they'll give him just a yard on the play. So 2nd down, 9 yards to go.
The tackle was made by Ryan Schultz. 2nd 9.
2 backs in the backfield with Grice now. There's a handoff. That's to Tryon Grice. He's going to be tackled for a loss back at the 41-yard line. So 3-yard loss on the play as Okeene has had able to get
third down and 11.
some penetration on those wide plays. And it's going to be 3rd and 12 yards to go. So trips to the wide, one to the short side. Grice back to pass again. He's got plenty of time. He'll roll out to his right. Lets one go off his receiver's hands. That was Armando Martinez. Struck him right in the numbers, but just couldn't hold on to it. So it's going to be 4th down and 12 yards to go. And looks like Watson's just going to keep his offense out there. Same formation, trips to the wide side. Drops back to pass, under pressure, avoids the rest, steps up through it, lets one go, and dropped again. Martinez had it near the 25, enough for a first down. Had to reach down for it, but couldn't hold on to it. So ball turned back over to the Whippets with 5:14 left to play in the first quarter. Still no score.
On their own 41-yard line.
Whippets will line up with twin formation to each side. Man in motion. Handoff up the middle. Flag on the play. That's usually going to be an illegal formation, as he's going to be dropped for a loss. They'll probably take the penalty on that one, as they will give him forward progress back to the original line of scrimmage.
For the Red Devils. But there is a flag on the play. Okay. The illegal procedure goes
It is a legal procedure on the Whippets, so they'll move it back 5. It'll still be first down, but it'll be 1st and 15 to go.
Again, brings up 1st and 15.
Shotgun formation, fakes a handoff. Quarterback keeper to the wide side. He's got some room up past the 40, the 45, up to the 46. He'll mark him all the way up to the 47, so a nice gain on that first down play.
Brian Figueroa for the Red Devils.
That's going to make it 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 for the Whippets.
Really almost 4 yards to go.
On their own 47-yard line.
So an 11-yard gain on that first down play. He just went to that wide side, and they had lined up in a weak formation to that side, and there just wasn't anybody left to defend. Run up the middle, gains a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 3.
Was again Sam Osterhout, met right at the line of scrimmage. Halliburton and Drew Ferris in on that stop. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 3 for the Whippets.
So shotgun formation, man in motion. There's a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right. Under pressure, lets one go. It's tipped up in the air, but falls incomplete. It's going to be 4th down.
Was intended for Sam Osterhout. Falls incomplete. So it's going to bring a 4th down and 3. Make it 4th and 3.
Giovanni Sanchez lined up
Set to punt.
at about the 23-yard line to receive the punt.
Back deep, Sanchez.
And it's a fake. They got a man open. It's caught. And he's going to be dragged down in Red Devil territory at the 39. So they faked it to the up man, throws a pass, and that's going to be a first down for the Whippets. Their first trip into Texhoma Goodwell territory. So quickly back to the line, trips formation to the right, twins to the left, throws it back to the left, it's caught, short gain, dropped quickly, gained about 4 on the play.
Was completed.
They'll mark it actually a 4-yard or 3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 8.
It looked like he had clearly made the 35 as far as forward progress, but they'll say the 36. So second down, 7 yards to go. Zero backfield again, quarterback keeper straight up the field. He drags him forward inside the 30 to the 29.
Ball up the middle.
Drew Ferris on the tackle. Several other Red Devils in on the tackle, as well as Brian Figueroa.
Whip it, first and 10. Into the
first and 10
on the 29-yard line
for the Whippets. There's a snap, quarterback drops back, he's under pressure, throws it outside on a bubble screen, it's caught, and makes his way forward to the 26-yard line. So 3-yard gain on the play.
3-yard pickup. The stop was made by Armando Martinez.
Armando Martinez on the tackle.
And 7 upcoming.
So another second down and 7. There's a snap, fakes a handoff. He's under pressure. He's going to be dropped for a sack in the backfield. The first man there, Drew Ferris. He was joined by Aldo Hernandez as well. So big loss.
Third down and 13.
So third down and 13. All the way back at the 32-yard line. 5-yard loss on the play.
Third down and 13.
And line up trips, formation to the wide side, one to the short side. Ball on the ground. It's loose. He's going to have to fall on it. All the way back at the 42, so another loss of 10. And it's going to be fourth and 23 yards to go.
4th and 23 for the Whippets.
It looks like they're going to bring their punt team out.
Punting unit coming in.
Try to pin Texhoma Goodwell deep.
For the Red Devils will be Sanchez.
Well, Sanchez will probably plant his feet on the 10-yard line with instructions from his coach not to take anything further back. There's the snap and the kick. Barely got it off in time. Sanchez catches it at about the 7 and gets out of bounds near the 20. And that's where the Red Devils will have it. First and 10, 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Still no score.
30-yard punt, 10-yard return for Sanchez. Red Devils with 14 seconds left in the first period of play. A score of 0-0. Red Devils will take over on their own 21-yard line.
Trips to the wide side. Rice drops back to pass over the middle. It's caught at the 25, the 30. Falls forward to about the 32 or 33. Little bit of a late hit there. That was caught by Eric Gideon. That's going to be a first down.
For a first and 10 Red Devils. 6 seconds left. First period.
And the final seconds will tick off
That'll
of
be
the first
end of
quarter.
of play.
Still no score. Texhoma Goodwell 0, Okeene 0.
0-0 after one full quarter of play. A special thanks to Anchorage Bank and Oklahoma Panhandle State University for making this opportunity possible for Goodwell and Texhoma Public School students. Thank you very much. We also want to thank PTCI for the technical assistance for tonight's live feed on the video board. Goodwell Public Schools would also like to thank the following sponsors of Goodwell Athletics: Farmers Elevator, Edinburgh and Edinburgh, CPAs, Todd Mason Farm, Horizon Healing, PTCI.
And we are ready for the second quarter of play. 1st and 10 for Texhoma Goodwell.
1st and 10 Red Devils. They start the second quarter.
Grice in the shotgun again. He'll drop back to pass. He's going to throw it deep, trying to hit his slot receiver, Sanchez, on the seam route, but ball just a little too far out ahead. We'll give you some area scores. Shattuck leading Laverne in the first quarter with 2 minutes left, 16-0. Buffalo leading Timberlake in the first quarter with 9 minutes left, 12-0. Fairview leading Beaver 21-0 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Hooker up on Oklahoma Bible in the first quarter, 7-0. Grice back to pass again. He'll roll out to his right to avoid the rush. Lets one go. He's got a man over there. Couldn't quite get to it as Kyler Quintana tried to get to that one, but it was just a little bit too far out in front of him, so it'll be 3rd and 10. Of course, with this being fall break week, a lot of teams playing like this on Thursday night. Some teams will be playing tomorrow night. It's Turpin and Sealing, also Boise City and Tyrone playing tomorrow night. Grice back to pass. He'll have to step in, avoids the rush. He's on a scramble up to the 40 and knocked out of bounds at the 43. He's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he may be about half a yard short. So it's going to be 4th down. That's going to be tempting for Tyrone Goodwell, but in their own territory. Looks like they're just going to line up and go for it. And they do say it's enough for a first down as they marked him up at the 43. And it didn't look like with the initial mark by the referee that was going to be enough, but he said it was. Grice keeps it to the right through the hole, 45, 50, still inbounds up to the 40, still on his feet, finally knocked out of bounds in Whippet territory at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 Red Devils.
By Noah Cagle. Red Devils move the chains again, 1st and 10 Red Devils. On the 32-yard
One other score
line.
from the area, Sharon Mutual gets a forfeit win over Balco, as Balco, because of injuries, has had to cancel the rest of their season. All their games, district games, go down as a 15-0 loss. Grice under pressure, tries to avoid it, but he's going to be dropped for a big loss back at the 42-yard line. They'll mark him at the 41, so 9-yard loss, and it's going to be 2nd and 19.
Makes the stop. Covering up 2nd down and 20. 2nd and 20.
Both teams have mounted some drives, but just haven't been able to sustain them all the way. Grice back to pass again, finds a man over the middle. He's at the 30, the 25. and brought down at the 21-yard line. That's going to be Sanchez on the catch.
The stop was made by Miles Holt.
Actually, that's Quintana on the catch. First and 10 at the 21-yard line. So it seems like every time that Texhoma Goodwell gets in a long down situation, long yardage situation, they're at their best. Trips to the shallow side, one to the wide. Grice back to pass, lots of time. No pressure, good blocking. He's going to be chased down from behind, though. And loses maybe a yard, yard and a half.
Maybe a 1 yard loss. Coming up second down and 11.
So second down and 11.
The stop was made by Noah Cagle for the Whippets.
Texhoma Goodwell has not had much luck running the ball wide tonight. Really, the only successful runs mainly out of scrambles. Grice steps to his right. He's going to run at the 20 and falls forward. Let's see where they mark him out at the 18.
Stop was made by Sam Osterhout.
So he'll gain about 4 on the play. It'll make it third down and 7.
Third down and 7. Third and 7.
Once again, trips formation to the short side, one receiver to the wide. Grice back to pass again. He's going to scramble up the middle and falls forward inside the 15.
Grice scrambles up the middle.
And that's going to make it fourth down.
It's going to make it 4th and 3.
And about 3 yards to go.
Stop was made by Noah Cagle and Ryan Schultz for the Whippets.
Okeene will sub in an extra defensive lineman in this short yardage situation. Play clock now at 5. Ball snapped. Takes the handoff at the 10, the 5, and brought down just inside the 5. It'll be first and goal.
The stop was made by Jess Gamble.
That was Kyler Quintana on the jet sweep.
First and goal from there.
So first and goal from the 6. Actually, the 5 as the ball's marked all the way up there. So diamond formation. Option to the wide side. Grice cuts it back up in. Defensive end did a good job shutting off that play. And Grice lucky just to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal from the 5-yard line.
Line up, same formation. Back to pass. Lets one go towards the corner. It's tipped by one of the Okeene linebackers who was intended for Armando Martinez. That's going to make it third and goal from the 5.
Again, third down and goal from the 5.
Okeene is, for the most part, shut down the running game. Like you said, they've had some luck with some scrambles. Did get a big conversion early on that jet sweep, but that was the first time they'd really had any success on that at all. And line up, same diamond pistol formation. Fakes the handoff. He keeps it back to the right. And he's going to be dropped back at the 6-yard line. It's going to be fourth down.
1 yard loss.
He just didn't fool anybody with that read option play.
Fourth and goal.
So trips to the wide side. Grice rolls to his left. Tries to avoid the rush. He's under pressure. He gets away to the right. under pressure, and they grab him and throw him down back at the 15-yard line. Ball turned over on downs. So Texhoma Goodwell turns it over at the 15-yard line after having a 1st and goal at the 5. So Okeene takes back over 1st and 10 with 7:35 left to play in the first half. Twins to the short side. Handoff. And he busts through a tackle. He's up to the 25, the 30, breaks through another couple tackles, and up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 38. 1st and 10. Whippets are outside of that end zone territory with one play.
Big gain on the play. Advance up to the Whippet 38-yard line. 1st and 10 Whippets.
Snap, handoff again. He'll fight forward to about the 44, really knocked forward by one of the defenders. Brian Figueroa kind of knocked him forward. There's a couple of other Red Devil teammates had a hold of him.
And also Figueroa on the stop. Pickup of 6 yards. This will make it 2nd down and 4.
Second down and about 5 yards to go. And that's going to be a motion call on Okeene. A false start.
Illegal procedure against the Whippets.
Oh, that's going to make it 2nd down and 10.
Second down and 10 after a 5-yard step off on the penalty.
Referees stop play to discuss something. 6:35 left to play in the first half. Still no score.
They get a 2nd and 9.
Whatever it is, they got it straightened out. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 39-yard line. Just takes a snap, handoff. Hole opens up. He's going to be near midfield. It's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Picks up enough for a 1st and 10.
And they'll mark the ball at the 49. No, now they'll say right at the midfield stripe.
Mitchell also in on the stop.
1st and 10 for the Whippets. They're finding some success on this drive on the ground.
1st and 10 on the 50-yard line for the Whippets.
Ball on the ground. Quarterback's just going to have to keep that one straight up the middle. He's chased down from behind. That's Angel Cerna on the tackle.
Cerna on the stop.
2nd down, 9 yards to go as he came from his defensive end position from the opposite side. Actually outside linebacker position. The snap, quarterback throws it over the top and hits his receiver, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Whippets. Kind of faked that quarterback run, took a step forward, and then pulled back and made the quick throw on that tight end. Just a seam route. Quick pass outside. It's caught. Fights forward for about 3 yards.
Pass play is completed in the flat.
Martinez in on the tackle,
As
well as Hernandez.
Coming up 2nd down and 7 was made by Kyle. The receiver was Jess Gamble.
So Okeene has moved the ball all the way from their own 15-yard line. They'll line up quarterback under center. He's going to keep it to the right. He's up past the 30, the 25, and knocked out of bounds there at about the 22-yard line. That's going to be another 1st and 10.
Make the runner Wilson on that play. First and 10 as the chains are moved.
Texhoma Goodwell defense struggling to find some answers on this drive. Okeene's moved the ball on the ground and through the air. They'll line up twins to the wide side, one to the shallow side. Quick throw outside on a bubble screen. He's going to be dropped at the line of scrimmage as he is met by several Red Devil tackles.
The receiver was Eric Gutierrez.
Number 28, Angel Cerna there, first man there, and then was joined by several others.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd down and 10.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. There's a snap, quarterback rolls out to his right. Man is covered, he's got to avoid the rush. He's going to be dropped for a sack back at the 30-yard line. Number 55, Dalton Ferris on the tackle.
Brian Grice. Also in on the stop.
Tryon Grice also in on that as well.
3rd down.
3rd down, about 17, 18 yards to go. Trips to the wide side, twins to the shallow side. So empty backfield, quarterback quick throw outside. Catches it, can't avoid the first tackler as he is brought down quickly.
Was completed, Foster out.
As that was Sanchez on the tackle. Tryon Grice out there to help finish him off. 4th down.
4th and 17.
And 18 yards to go. The ball at the 31. They've got to get all the way down to the 12-yard line. Empty backfield again. Under pressure. Escapes out to his left. Throws it out there. Incomplete. Ball is going to be turned over on downs. Back to Texhoma Goodwell with 2:33 left to play in the first half.
Red Devils take over on downs. It will be 1st and 10 Red Devils on their own 29-yard line. 1st and 10. 2:33 left in the first half of play with the score knotted 0-0.
Both teams there once again able to move the ball, but none able to finish drives. Texhoma Goodwell with just over 2.5 left to try to put some points on the board before halftime. Grice over the middle, he's got a man, it's caught at the Okeene 45-yard line.
Bodie Grice to Tyler Quintana.
The
stop was made by
Kyler Quintana with the catch on an inside route. So 1st and 10 there. Ball snapped. On the move again. He'll roll out of the pocket to the left. Lets one go towards the sideline. And he was just getting that one out of play. It'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's going to bring out 2nd down and 10. Red Devils in on the 45-yard line in Whippet territory.
2:13 still to play. Grice looks to take off with this one. He's up to the 40-yard line and knocked forward for an extra 4 yards up to the 36-yard line. So it's going to be third down and 1. I think that's a mistake sometimes tacklers make, is you want to get the guy down, but he really knocked him back forward for about 4 extra yards. Handoff to the right, up to the 30-yard line. That's Tryon Grice, so it'll be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. 1:43 still to play in the first half.
Change moved again for the 1st and 10. 1:43 left in the first half of play.
Empty backfield again. Grice back to pass. Plenty of time. Lets one go. He's got a man down there. Couldn't get it to him as Gideon had broken open on an inside route. But Grice's pass was a little too short. So 2nd down, 10 yards to go.
Coverage was Ian Brooks. To bring up 2nd down and 10.
That route broke inside behind the safety and just broke into an open area. Empty backfield again, back to pass once again. Finds a man over the middle, but he's going to be dropped at the line of scrimmage, as that was Sanchez. So 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Maybe even a loss of a yard on the play. It is. Back at the 32. Clock running at nearing the 1:10 mark. Back to pass again, under pressure. Has to step away, avoids the pressure. Lets one go deep to the end zone. He's got a man down there. Pass is short though, almost intercepted off the hands of an Okeene defender. He had a man open, but couldn't quite get it to him.
Intended receiver was Armando Martinez.
He had to get that one about 40 yards through the air to get it to him, but that ball was about 35. So it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down, 11.
Not sure, that may supposed to be 4th down, and it is. They have now changed the down marker. Had it correct on the scoreboard. 52 seconds left to play. There was a penalty, but it was declined. And we've got a timeout on the field. 52 seconds left in the half. We're still knotted up at 0.
Hooker leading Oklahoma Bible.
And we are back. 4th and 11 for the Red Devils at the 32-yard line.
52 seconds left, first half of play.
52 seconds left in the half. Grice back in the shotgun again. And they may have got 5 free yards, as Okeene was coming on a blitz and tried to time that right, and looks like they may have given Texhoma Goodwell a free 5.
The call goes against the Red
No,
Devils.
they'll say it is actually on the Red Devils.
5 yards
So
picked off,
what was already a
4th down,
difficult situation has gotten 5 yards more difficult.
4th and 16.
Trips to the wide side. Two receivers to the short side, drops back to pass. As to avoid the rush, he'll roll out to his right. Now turns back to his left, launches a pass back to the right. It's going to be intercepted, or actually just knocked down there at the 25, so ball will be turned over on downs.
Knocked down by Jess Gamble.
With 41 seconds left. I got to tell you, that might have been one to go ahead and intercept. It looked like he had some room to run. That might have been a pick six.
Whippets take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Whippets with 41 seconds left in the first half.
The ball at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to be dropped about the line of scrimmage.
Wilson was the ball carrier.
As that was Cale Halliburton on the tackle. Timeout on the field. 33 seconds left in the half. Still no score.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 9 with 33 seconds. Timeout called by the Whippets.
Here's some area scores. Buffalo now up on Timberlake 26-0 in the second quarter. Hooker leading Oklahoma Bible 19-2 in the second quarter. Shattuck leading Laverne 24-8 with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Fairview beating Beaver 35-0 at the start of the second quarter.
Fairview over Beaver 35-0 in the second quarter.
So both teams back out on the field. 33 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 9. Empty backfield. There's a snap. He'll drop back. Finds his man over the middle. Looked like that could have been intercepted by Mitchell as he tried to hit his inside receiver on that seam route that they had hit earlier for a big gain. Pass incomplete. Looked like Mitchell may have short-armed it as he saw that receiver coming towards him. So 3rd down. 29 seconds left. Quick pass outside. It's caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 41-yard line.
Was completed.
So it's going to be 4th down. And a timeout's going to be called by Texhoma with 15 seconds left in the half. Still no score.
Brings up 4th down and 6 with 15 seconds left. 4th and 6.
Back out on the field. 15 seconds left to play. 4th down and 6 yards to go. In punt formation, Gio Sanchez back to receive the punt. Ball punt over his head. And now it's loose at the 15-yard line. Ball still bounding around. And Texhoma is going to recover it at their 5-yard line. So they'll have a shot to score within a half.
The Red Devils have the ball.
And folks, that's why you go ahead and call a timeout with 15 seconds left in the half.
First and goal from the 6-yard line for the Red Devils. First and goal from the 6.
And it looks like they marked it back at the 7-yard line. So just a disastrous play for Okeene. And Texhoma Goodwell, timeout on the field. They're going to have one shot here before the half to maybe get some points on the board. That's crazy. And both teams back out on the field. 5 seconds left in the half. Texhoma Goodwell with the ball at the Okeene 7-yard line. Empty backfield. Grice drops back to pass. Slant pattern off his receiver's hands.
Pass play was intended for Gideon. Incomplete.
So they'll have one more shot. Clock says 4 seconds. There should have been more time off of that, but probably not the full 5 either way. I'm sure the Okeene coaches will make sure to point that out to the referee that there's got to be more than 1 second that came off on that play. And referees are discussing it right now. There's still going to be at least 1 second, I think, on the clock. And we've got a timeout on the field again. Still no score.
Red Devils. Red Devils. Seconds remaining.
So they have changed the clock down to 2 seconds left to play. So this will be it. This will be the final play of the half. Texhoma Goodwell lines up with 4 receivers to the wide side, 1 back to the short side. Grice drops back to pass. He's looking to the wide side. Lets one go. He's got a man out the 5. Can he avoid the tackler and get in? Dives for the end zone. They'll say no as he's knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line and will head to the half tied up at zeros.
Of the first half of play. After 2
And we are back for the second half of play. Both teams coming onto the field. Okeene will be receiving the kick as they won the toss and deferred to the second half. I'll give you a few scores from the other games before they kick off. First, at halftime, Fairview leads Beaver 49-0. Shattuck leads Laverne at halftime 32-8. Hooker leads Oklahoma Bible 19-5 at halftime. Buffalo leads Timberlake in the second quarter 42-0. And also, Guyman hanging in there with Lawton Eisenhower, only losing 8-0 at the half. Goodwell, Texhoma Goodwell ready to kick off. Here's the approach, and it's going to be an onside kick and does not go 10 yards. So Okeene's going to have excellent field position as the ball went out of bounds at the 46-yard line of the Red Devils.
Ball lacked the 10-yard rule.
So far, the Red Devil defense has been able to answer the call each time the Whippet offense has been out there. Still zeros.
Southeast corner, please. First and 10 Whippets on in the Red Devil 40-yard line. Make it to 41.
So one split to each side. Back to the quarterback's left. And we were ready for our first drive of the second half. Handoff straight up the middle. Bust through near the inside the 35 to the 36 or 34-yard line. I'm sorry.
Big gain on the play, second down.
So 6-yard gain, 7-yard gain. So second down, 3 yards to go.
Armando Martinez.
Whippets have had some success with that inside run. Quarterback's going to keep it same side. He's going to be brought down near the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Whippet first down.
Picked up enough for the first and 10. Ball moves to the Red Devil 30-yard line. Drew Ferris makes the stop for the Red Devils.
Quickly line up, same formation. Handoff to the left. He's going to be dragged down from behind. Gains about a yard or so.
The stop was made by Drew Ferris.
Drew Ferris, the linebacker,
Make it second down
on the tackle. Second down, 8 yards to go. The ball is marked down at the 28. There's a handoff to the right.
Osterhouse.
Tryon Grice in on the tackle on that one.
By Tryon Grice. Pick up
And also Angel Cerna.
And 5.
The third down and about 6 yards to go. Handoff again. They're trying to fight forward.
Met by a host of Red
The Devils comes out with the ball, but
the bottom of the silent. The sack again, Drew Ferris.
there's just a whole bunch of Red Devils there. I guess you'd call that a legion on the tackle.
Fourth down. Make it 5.
It'll be fourth down and 5 yards to go. So big play here for the Red Devil defense. Man in motion, quarterback drops back to pass, rolls out to his right, lets one go, and it's going to be intercepted at the 10. Ball loose on the ground. Looks like the Red Devils did fall on it though, as Sanchez looked like he intercepted that.
The reception was made by Aldo Hernandez for the Red Devils.
Aldo Hernandez with the interception. So it'll be Texhoma Goodwell ball with 9:46 left to play in the third quarter. Still no score as the Red Devil defense has turned them back again. So first and 10 at the 12-yard line. Twins to each side. Quarterback keeper to the outside. He's going to be knocked out about the 15. They'll give him one more yard up to the 16, so 4-yard gain on the play. Second down, 6 yards to go.
3 yards. He'll make a second down and 7. Shoved out of bounds.
Angel Cerna comes into the game for Giovanni Sanchez. Diamond pistol formation, handoff to the tailback. Still fighting. And finally they'll say his forward progress was stopped. Looks like a loss of a yard on the play. So they'll mark it back to the 15. So third down, 7 yards to go.
Third down and 8.
Make that 8 yards to go. Grice bobbled the ball, able to bring it under control. Good protection. Lets one go. Diving receiver Armando Martinez can't get to it in time, so it's going to be fourth down. And Texhoma Goodwell is going to have to punt. And Okeene is going to get good field position out of this. Most likely.
Isaac Ward to do the punting. Back to receive will be Eric Gutierrez.
Still some confusion for the Red Devils as to who's supposed to line up where. Looks like they've got everybody in place. Okeene doesn't send anybody back to return the punt. And rugby style kick. No, he's going to run with it. He's up to the 15, the 20. Looks like he may be close.
The fake punt by Isaac Ward.
They may have to measure on that one. Probably need to go ahead and measure. As close it is, and they are. They're going to bring out the chains.
Dude, this might be like close. It looks like it's right there.
And it is enough for the first down. So the big gamble there by the Red Devils pays off as they will keep possession of the ball. At this time, first and 10 from their own 22-yard line.
The only reason he ran off with it was because he was getting pressured.
8:45 still to play, third quarter. L option to the wide side. Grice is just going to keep that. Trying to get outside, but Okeene does a good job spreading the play out. And really no gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It's going to bring up second down.
Second down, 10 yards to go. They'll line up trips to the right side, single receiver to the short side. Grice in the backfield. He'll throw it to him out of the backfield. Little too far out in front of him. That's going to make it third down and 10.
Brings up third down and 10.
Yep, same formation. Back to pass. Plenty of time. Scrambles out to his left. Lets one go just past the first down marker. They'll say no, as that ball skimmed to him. So it's going to be 4th down and 10 to go. And they'll bring the punt team back out. We'll see if they finally punt.
4th down, Red Devils. Kicking unit on the field.
Most likely will on this one. Man in motion across the formation. There's a snap. Rugby style kick out to the right. Ball hits near midfield, and it will be down in Red Devil territory at the 49-yard line. So with 7:32 left to play in the 3rd quarter, Okeene will take over 1st and 10 right there.
1st and 10 with it.
Shotgun formation, fakes a handoff, quarterback keeper to the right, bounces it outside, and then went backwards a little bit. Went out of bounds after maybe just a yard or two. He actually had a yard or two more than that, but then tried to bounce it out further, and they'll actually give him a full 2 yards up to the 47. So 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Handoff. He busts through up to the 35-yard line, just railroading his way through
Big gain on the play
to the 36-yard line. So 1st and 10. And that number 16, when he's been in the backfield and taken that inside handoff, he has made some yards several times. Gets the speed built up, and he's got some good size to him as well. Handoff straight up the middle again. And he's up to the 30-yard line.
Ball carrier.
They'll give him 5 on that play, up to the 31. 2nd down, 5 yards to go.
Dalton Ferris. 6-yard pickup. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Makes the handoff, quarterback keeper to the right. He's going to be drugged down for about a yard loss at the 31.
Wilson. Ryan Grice makes the stop.
Try and Grice step through there and ate him up on that one.
3rd and 4.
So it's going to be 3rd down and about 5 yards to go. Fakes a handoff, throws short pass, got him down the sideline. It's caught, he's at the 10 and knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Whippets. Got the corner to bite on the quick pump fake, and then hit his man on down the field for a nice gain.
1st and goal.
Whippets threatening to put some points on the board for the first time in this game. Quarterback keeper to the right. Breaks through the initial tackle inside the 5-yard line. They'll knock him down near the 4. Looks like they'll mark the ball just inside the 5-yard line. So 2nd and goal from there.
Coming up off of the bottom of the sack. Also numerous Red Devils in there. 3-yard pickup. 2nd goal.
Quarterback under center turn, handoff to the running back to the right. He's into the end zone. And Okeene strikes first here in the third quarter.
Touchdown for the Okeene Whippets.
He'll line up to kick the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick is up.
The kick is up.
And it is good. So with 5:25 left in the third quarter, the scoreless tie is broke, and Okeene now leads Texhoma Goodwell 7-0.
Whippets will be kicking to the Red Devils. Back deep will be Tyler Quintana. Also, Sanchez also back deep.
So Quintana and Sanchez back deep to receive the kick for Texhoma.
Adrian Ornalis also back deep.
There's the kick. Ball caught at the 20-yard line by one of the up men. Up past the 30, up to the 33 is a flag on the field.
Kickoff was returned by Adrian Ornalis up to the 35-yard line, 34-yard line, where it will be a 1st and 10 Red Devils. Their own territory. There is a flag on the play.
And a flag is going to be against Texhoma Goodwell. So they'll mark off 10 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Use of hands is the call.
Illegal use of hands, the call.
10 from the 15.
Grice takes the snap, hand off to Tryon Grice, up past the 15, up to about the 17-yard line, so 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down, 7 yards to go.
Was made by Noah Kegel, about a 2-yard pickup. 2nd down and 8 upcoming.
There's a snap, handoff again. This time he'll bust out to the right, up to the 35, the 40. Up past midfield, one tackler left to beat and gets a leg tackle on him, but not until he's in Whippet territory at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Red Devils.
Territory on the 36-yard line. 36-yard line. 1st and 10 Red Devils.
Important play there for the Red Devils just to get out of their own territory. They didn't move the ball at all really in that first drive of the second half. Handoff to Grice again to the right. Avoids tacklers. Dives past the 35 to the 34. He'll gain 3 on the play. 2nd down, 7 yards to go.
2nd and 7. The stop was made by Sam Osterhout. Also Taylor Biggs on the stop.
Grice hands it off to Tryon Grice again, inside the 30, fighting his way forward.
gets the
all the
carry.
way up to the
Not for the
20,
first and 10.
looks like 27-yard line, maybe even 26. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Stop was made by Jacob Wilson.
Back-to-back first downs
Move the chains. First
on
and
this
10, Red
drive
Devils.
for Texhoma Goodwell. Under 4 to play, third quarter, handoff again to Tryon Grice.
Again,
Dives
Grice.
forward for a couple of
Right off
yards.
the left side. Picked up.
Got 2, so it'll be second down and 8.
Stop was by Jacob Wilson. There is flags on the play. Offside.
And offsides on Okeene's going to give a
The Whippets.
free 5 yards
Stepped off.
to
Coming up,
Texhoma.
second down and 4.
So ball just inside the 20-yard line, so second down, 4 yards to go. They'll look to the sideline for the call. Hand off to Tryon Grice, kind of stumbled, kept his feet down the sideline inside the 10, the 5, and it's going to be first and goal from about the 2-yard line.
Whippet territory. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play, though, and it is holding. So that gain, big gain, is going to be brought back. We'll have to see if the hold was down the field or if it's just going to be a full 10 from the line of scrimmage, and looks like it is. So instead of 2nd and 4, it's going to be second down at about 14 or
to the
down to
29-yard line.
call that second down and 13. So I guess the hold occurred about a yard down the field. Hand off up the middle to Grice. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10. Still on his feet. Into the end zone for the touchdown. Tryon Grice straight up the middle. Touchdown, Texhoma Goodwell.
Upcoming, the extra point attempt by Sanchez.
Giovanni Sanchez will line up for the extra point attempt. Snapper is Armando Martinez, and the holder, the quarterback, Brian Grice. And we've got a whistle before the play.
We have illegal
Bodie Grice, I should say, the holder. False start, so they'll have to kick it from 5 yards further back.
Again, Sanchez, he tried the point after.
Sanchez marks off his steps. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. So, after no scoring in the first half and halfway into the third quarter, we've now had back-to-back touchdown drives, and with 2:55 left to play in the third quarter, we're tied up again now at 7. Kyler Quintana, let me give you a little correction there. That was Kyler Quintana on the run for the touchdown. Texhoma Goodwell ready to kick off. Here's the approach and the kick. Ball caught at the 20. He's up to the 25. All the way across the field to the 30. And knocked out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Looks like at the 36. And that's where Okeene will take over 1st and 10 with 2:46 left to play in the third quarter.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Whippets.
There's a snap, handoff. Fights his way, still fighting forward, going backwards, and won't be brought down until he's got a 1st down at the 47-yard line.
About a 12-yard pickup, 1st and 10, Whippets.
Number 16 is giving the Texhoma Goodwell defense fits here, especially in this second half. Quarterback back under center. He'll roll out to his right, under pressure already. Able to gain a yard or two, but boy, he is planted.
Brian
Figueroa with the tackle there. He'll mark the ball, a 1-yard gain at the 48, so 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Quarterback under center. He'll hand it off to the tailback. He's bulldozing his way forward. It's taken 4 or 5 Red Devils to bring him down as he enters Red Devil territory. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. It'll make it 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Actually, just 3 yards to go.
3rd and 3 upcoming.
Handoff again, ball bobble. Oh, he's tackled from behind. Armando Martinez broke into the backfield, made the tackle.
1-yard gain.
Now mark it at the 40-yard line, 45-yard line. So it'll be 4th down, 2 yards to go. One minute left in the third quarter. All tied up at 7 apiece. Handoff. He's got the 1st down as he's tackled inside the 40-yard line.
Stopped by Trent Mitchell.
Trent Mitchell, the safety, on the tackle.
1st and 10. Whippets.
Texhoma Goodwell is being forced to bring their safety up there to help with the run game. Okeene's been able to make some hefty yards that way. Handoff again, straight up the middle. Drags tacklers forward to the 35 as Drew Ferris was the first man to get him.
5-yard pickup.
2nd down, 6 yards to go. Quarterback keeper this time to the right. He's past the 30-yard line. He's have enough for a 1st down.
Stopped by Trent Mitchell.
They'll bring him down at about the 33.
1st down.
1 second left in the third quarter. They'll reset the chains and then restart the clock. And that is the end of the third quarter. We'll head to the fourth. We're all tied up at 7 apiece.
Score tied right now, 7-7.
And we are ready for the fourth quarter. Both teams coming back out on the field. A couple of scores from you from the area. Buffalo has defeated Timberlake 48-0. Fairview up on Beaver 57-0. Hooker leads Oklahoma Bible in the third quarter 33-5. Shattuck leads Laverne in the third quarter 40-16. Okeene back under center, handoff to the tailback to the right, barrels forward to the 20-yard line.
Stop was made by Giovanni Sanchez and also Aldo Hernandez.
Giovanni Sanchez on the tackle.
8 yards, 7 yards picked up. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, 3 yards to go for the Whippets. They have moved the ball kind of at will here. Last drive in this one, and really just handing it off to the tailback most of the time. Flag on the play as he's brought down at the 18-yard line.
Flag on the play. Coming up off the bottom, that sack try and drive.
And it is a holding call on the Whippets.
The flag goes against the Whippets. Holding is the call against the Whippets. Going to bring up 2nd down and 11. 2nd and 11.
Ball brought all the way back to the 29-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 11 yards to go. Quarterback drops back to pass. Ball dropped. They'll say that was an incomplete pass. Couldn't really tell for sure if it just slipped out of his hands.
3rd down, 11.
And judging by the replay, which one of the few high school games will have replay right there, but definitely just slipped out of his hands, but was going forward in the forward motion of a pass. So 3rd down and 11 yards to go. Shotgun formation, fakes a handoff, throws it outside. Up to the 30-yard line, he's going to be whipped down pretty fast. Flag on the play.
The pass play was completed in the flat.
That was Angel Cerna on the tackle. Looked like that flag must have had something to do with the tackle. And they'll say it's a face mask.
Is the call.
Didn't see a personal foul, so that's just going to be the 5-yard variety.
He will be stepped off. So it'll be 4th down. Face mask, red.
So it will be 4th down at about the 12-yard line, 5 yards to go.
What? 3rd down. Correction. 3rd down and 5.
Or 3rd down and 5. I'm just following the down marker guy. No turn, fakes the handoff. Quarterback rolls out. He's in trouble though. Trying to get outside and pushed out of bounds for a loss.
Right, shoved out of bounds by Aldo.
About a 3-yard loss back to the 25. It's going to be 4th down from there.
Other helpers on the stop. It's going to bring up 4th down. Make it 7. 4th and 7.
So Okeene lines up, trips to the wide side, twins to the short side. Quarterback throws it out to that side. It's going to be caught and dropped at the 20-yard line, well short of the 1st down. So ball turned back over to the Red Devils, 1st and 10. They're at the 20-yard line with 10:41 left to play.
On their own 20-yard line. stop was made by Aldo and Brian Grice for the Red Devils.
So trips to the wide side, one receiver to the short side, handoff to Tryon Grice.
Tryon Grice up the middle.
He'll gain a couple on first down.
2 yards picked up on the play.
Second down, 8 yards to go. He was the main offense in that last drive. Looked like he got up a little gimpy, and he'll stay in the game. Now trips to the shallow side. Man in motion. Back to Tryon Grice. That way it opens up. He's at the 30, the 35, past the 40, and finally brought down at the 43-yard line. First and 10 for the Red Devils. Little bit of misdirection with that jet sweep fake. Opened it up for him.
Also, Jacob Wilson on the stop. The Red Devils move up the 42-yard line.
And there's a handoff to Grice. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. So second down, 10 yards to go.
Pushed out of bounds by Ryan Schultz. No gain on the play. It'll make it second down and 10. Second 10.
And looks like they drew off Okeene for about the third or fourth time tonight. They're going to get a free 5.
Whippets. 5 yards stepped off.
Second down, 5 yards to go as the ball's moved up to the 48-yard line. 9:44 left to play in this one. We're still tied up at 7 apiece. So trips over here to the short side, one receiver to the wide side. Handoff to Grice. He fights past the midfield stripe, still fighting forward. They'll mark him at the whippet 48-yard line, about a yard short of the first down, so it'll be third down and short for the Red Devils.
It'll be third down and short, third and a yard.
So tough running there by Tryon Grice. So 8 in the box now for Okeene. They'll move one out as they had trips over here to the short side. Quarterback keeper, he cuts it up the middle. He's got the first down. Flag on the play, though, as he fights forward near the 40-yard line.
For the first down, but there is a flag on the play.
That one happened in the backfield, and it is holding. So instead of a 1st and 10 near the 40-yard line, this one's going to be marched back from the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be third down and 11.
Stepped off.
The ball back on the Red Devil side of the field at the 42-yard line. Grice drops back to pass. Lets one go. And just a little too high for Aldo Hernandez. Went up it. Could get one hand on it, but couldn't hold on to it. So it's going to be fourth down. And Watson calling for his punt unit to come out onto the field.
Isaac Ward to do the punting.
Isaac Word back in punt formation. Once again, Okeene doesn't send anybody back. Man in motion for the Red Devils. Rugby style kick, lets it go. Ball hits at the 30, roll, nice roll inside the 20. all the way down to the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
And that's where Okeene will have it. 1st and 10 with 8:34 left to play.
Whippets will take over on their own 15-yard line. Where it'll be first down.
Update on the Guyman score. Eisenhower now leads Guyman 16-6 with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
8:34 left in the game.
Hooker leading Oklahoma Bible now 39-5. Handoff. Running back bounces it out to the left and up past the 20-yard line. Cornerback made a big play-saving tackle there. And they'll give him up to the 21-yard line. So 2nd down, 4 yards to go.
It's going to be 2nd down and 4.
That one whistled dead before it started. That may be a penalty from the sideline. We'll have to see what it is. No, it is an illegal procedure against Okeene.
5 yards, that's off.
So they'll give back. So it'll be 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 for the Whippets.
Single back set. Hand off to the left, or to his right. They'll mark his forward progress near the 20. It'll be 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Angel Cerna also trying guys on the stop. Pick up of 4, 3rd and 6.
Shotgun formation. Fakes a handoff, throws it outside quickly. Got a man open. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. Knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line. And able to get that out into the flat before the defense could get coverage on him. And it'll be 1st and 10. 7:05 left to play. Still tied up 7 apiece. No score in that 1st half. Through the middle of the 3rd quarter before anybody scored, and then back-to-back drives. Okeene scored, and then Texhoma Goodwell answered back. Quarterback under center, hands off to the tailback, back to the right. Do have a flag on the play, probably a holding call. Up to the 38-yard line.
But there is a flag on the play. Holding.
And it is holding. Well, that one's coming back.
Holding Whippets.
Ball will be marked all the way back to the 17-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 20. Clock back going under 7 minutes. Play clock under 10. There's a snap, fakes a handoff, fakes a short throw, trying to go over the top, and it's intercepted. He's at the 30. He may score on this one at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Red Devils.
Yes,
And that's going to be Eric Gideon with the pick six. And the Red Devils take their first lead of the contest. Ball caught at about the 37-yard line. Kind of an acrobatic play as he spun around to get in position to intercept that. Giovanni Sanchez lines up to kick the extra point. Snap is good, holds good, kick is up. And it is no good. So with 6:27 left to play, Texhoma Goodwell takes their first lead of the game. It's Texhoma Goodwell 13, Okeene 7. So Texhoma Goodwell with their first lead of the game. They'll get ready to kick off. We'll hope that that missed extra point doesn't come back to haunt them.
Receive will be Jacob McKinster. Also Eric Gutierrez.
Some of the other regional scores. Shattuck now leads Laverne 48-16 in the fourth quarter. It's a final, Fairview over Beaver, 57-0. Still Hooker leading Oklahoma Bible 39-5. Same score in Guyman. Eisenhower leading Guyman 16-6. Here's the approach and the kick. It's going to be caught at the 25, up to the 30. Still loose, and going to be brought down at the 31-yard line. Several Red Devils there to make the stop. That's where the Whippets will have it, 1st and 10.
The kickoff was returned by Eric Gutierrez. Stop was made by Giovanni Sanchez.
Giovanni Sanchez on the tackle.
For the Whippets,
First guy there for the Red Devils.
32-yard line.
The quarterback lines up under center. Power formation, handoff to the tailback, trying to bounce it outside. Knocked out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. They'll say it was right at the 35-yard line. So a gain of 3 on the place. Second down and 7.
Make it 2nd down and 8.
So they'll line up again, power formation to the right. Quarterback will keep it to that side. He's up to the 40-yard line, and he's going to be brought down by about 4 Red Devils.
Wilson met by a host of Red Devils.
Aldo Hernandez in on the tackle. Also Armando Martinez, Brian Figueroa, and also Drew Ferris.
Yeah. Brings up 3rd down and 2, 32.
So 3rd down, 2 yards to go for the Whippets. 5.5 minutes left to play. Handoff to the left. He breaks through up to the 45-yard line. That's going to be another Okeene first down.
Dalton Ferris. Trying drives. A host of other Red Devils. But enough for the 1st and 10. It'll be 1st and 10.
Both of these teams play a spread style, but really what's been key for them is just the inside runs. That's what led to pay dirt for them. Ball up to the 48.
Drew Ferris.
Looks like they'll say maybe back to the 47. And they do mark it at the 48. So a gain of 3, second down, 7 yards to go.
Second 8.
Quarterback keeps it on the read option. He's going to be dropped from behind.
The quarterback. Off the right side.
That's going to be Martinez on the tackle. So no gain on that play. Third down, 7 yards to go.
Third down and 7.
Four and a half minutes left in this one. Missing that extra point, it makes it that much more vital. Pass thrown over the middle, it's caught into Red Devil territory up past the 40-yard line to the 39 as he hits his tight end. It's going to be 1st and 10. It's going to be that much more important for the Red Devils to make a stop after missing that extra point.
In Red Devil territory. 4:11 left in the game.
Clock restarted with 4:10 left to play. Single back set, turn handoff to the tailback.
Osterhouse.
Inside the 35 to the 34. Second down and 5 coming up.
Picked up. Second down 5.
The Whippet line really doing their job up front, opening up holes for that tailback. They'll overload to the wide side. Turn out, handoff back up the middle, inside the 30, about the 32.
Sanchez on the stop.
Or I mean to the 29. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Another first down for the Whippets.
Overload in the backfield to the wide side again. Quarterback keeps it to the wide side. And he's not going to get much at all as he's brought down after maybe a yard or 2 gain. As that was Drew Ferris on the tackle. Actually, Figueroa on the tackle.
Picked up 2 yards, make it 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Just under 3 minutes left in this one. Hand off to the tailback to the right. Still on his feet past the 20. They'll pull him back all the way to the 19-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Hernandez on the stop. That's another 1st and 10.
Hernandez in on that tackle. Several other Red Devils as well.
Deep in Red Devil territory at the 19-yard line. 2:39 left in the ballgame.
Quarterback in shotgun formation. Hands it off to the wides, to the outside. He's going to be dropped at about the 11. So big gain on first down.
Armando Martinez on the stop.
Martinez on the stop.
8 yards picked up, 2nd and 2.
So second down, 2 yards to go. 2:12 and running right now, left in the ball game. We've got a timeout on the field. There's 2:04 left to play. It's Texhoma Goodwell 13, Okeene 7.
By the Whippets.
And we are back, 2:04 left to play. Second down and 2 from the 11-yard line. A touchdown with a made extra point could win this one for Okeene, as the Red Devils have got to keep them out of the end zone here. Hand off to the tailback. It opens up at the 5. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. So Okeene completes the long drive. Set 85-yard drive for the touchdown. Almost all of that yardage came on the ground as well. They'll line up for the all-important extra point. Hold is up, the kick is up, and it is good. There is a flag on the field.
There is a flag on the play.
And it's going to be a personal foul, roughing the kicker. 1:59 left to play. Okeene takes the lead 14-13 over the Red Devils.
Flag on the play. Running to the kicker against the Red Devil. So the added to the kickoff.
Like, we have like 30, 40 points in the first quarter. Did you go to the 52 point rule? Because if it's 52-0 in the first half, they have to quit.
No,
They
we
forfeit.
We kind of let up on them and put our second string in.
That's what we did. And that's where the 2 scores came from. Because on the first half, we had
Because of the
varsity and
roughing the kicker of the.
So after roughing the kicker, Okeene will kick off in Texhoma territory at the 45-yard line. Of course, Red Devils kind of had to gamble on that one, see if they could block that extra point, and ended up roughing the kicker. So Okeene will probably try to pin them back very deep. There's the kickoff. It's caught at the 2-yard line. Probably should have let that one go into the end zone. Out past the 15 to about the 17-yard line.
Walker with Sanchez.
Sanchez was the carrier on that kickoff return. So that's where Texhoma Goodwell will have it. 1st and 10. They've got a minute 53 to put some points on the board.
Ball on the 18-yard line, Red Devil territory.
And trips to the left of the formation. One receiver split to the right. Makes a handoff, bubble screen to the receiver. Catches it up past the 25 to about the 27-yard line. There's Eric Gideon with the catch. That's enough for a first down. The clock will stop momentarily. 1:45 left to play. Red Devils will be at the line ready to go. Clock restarted. Bodie Grice back to pass. He'll roll out to his right. Lets one go late. It's going to be incomplete as he tried to hit Gideon again. Probably best that that one was dropped anyway. Only would have been a gain of about 2 yards. And the clock would have stayed running. 2nd down, 10 yards to go.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I mean,
So bunch formation. Drops back to pass again. Plenty of time. Now under pressure, has to let one go along the sideline. It's caught, steps out of bounds. That was Gideon again as he's up to the 37-yard line. So that'll make it 3rd down and about a yard to go. I wonder if Gideon knew that. He probably would have tried to step forward maybe a yard, but trying to make sure that he got out of bounds and stopped the clock. 1:25 left. There's the handoff to Tryon Grice. Up the sideline, knocked out of bounds. He'll have the first down. Up to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Red Devils. Clock stops with 1:20 to play.
Ball advanced up to the 44-yard line.
That's who we played.
1:20 left.
Still 3 timeouts for the Red Devils as well. Grice back to pass under pressure, escapes out to the right, avoids a second rusher. He's going to run and steps out of bounds just in Okeene territory at the 49-yard line.
Picks up about 8
So
yards.
gains 6 on the play.
13.
How about that? What can happen in a minute? Dude, if we get down to maybe the 20-yard line.
And they give him an extra yard up to the 48.
It's 2nd down and
So
1.
2nd down and 2 yards to go. 1:13, clock is stopped. He'll roll out this time to the wide side. Under pressure, gets a pass off, and just out of the reach of Tryon Grice, his running back, as he is drilled from behind. 2nd down and 10. Tryon Grice looked like he had a little room to run if he was able to get to the ball.
We sack your quarterback back here and push you back down there. They might end up going for it or possibly punt it.
No, we're going to go for it. All in, babe. Like in the movie.
1:05 left to play. 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Grice drops back to pass again. Takes off on a scramble. Lets one go over the middle. Almost intercepted. Tried to find Martinez over the middle late. What's the rule? Never throw back across the middle late. And it was almost intercepted. So it's going to be 4th down and 2 yards to go.
I would do a fake punt.
Can Texhoma Goodwell
I'd do a fake punt.
convert here? Or will this be their last opportunity?
Oh, yeah, now they've been coming up.
Will they have to turn it back over to Okeene? 2 splits to each side. Tryon Grice in the backfield with Bodie Grice. Grice straight up the field. He's got the first down. And he's all the way up to the 43-yard line. So 1st down, clock will stop now with 52 seconds left to play.
Ball game, 1st and 10, Red Devils. It's with the territory.
Grice back to pass under pressure. Lets the pass go through his receiver's hands. As Tryon Grice was out there, but at his hands, through his hands, he would have gotten out of bounds as well. But it'll be 2nd and 10, 42 seconds now left. Grice still a little gimpy on that leg, as it looks like he may have tweaked it again there. There on the sideline. Trips formation to the wide side. 1 receiver to the short side. Grice back to pass again. He'll roll out to the wide side. Lets one go deep. He's got a man wide open. It's caught at the 10. He's at the 5 and knocked out of bounds. 1st and goal. It's Giovanni Sanchez with the catch. 32 seconds left to play. The whole playbook still open for the Red Devils, as they still have 2 timeouts. Or yeah, they do have 3, sorry. And 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field. Okeene, 32 seconds left to play. Whippets lead the Red Devils 14-13.
Penny. Starting with the Penny.
13-14.
Both teams back out on the field. Trips to the wide side. One receiver back to the single side. Referees still working out some issues before they'll start play back up. Tryon Grice lines up in the backfield with the quarterback and his brother, Bodie Grice. So 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Grice takes it straight up the middle, and they're going to shut that one down. They'll say even a little bit of a loss. Timeout on the field. Texhoma Goodwell calls the timeout. Clock is still running. They'll have to put some time back on the clock as it continued to run for about 6 or 7 seconds.
19.
Timeout, Red Devil. Second down and goal.
25 seconds left to play. 2nd down and goal. A loss of a yard or maybe half a yard on 1st down. So ball marked just inside the 6-yard line. Bunch formation. Grice keeps it to the left. Cuts inside his blocker. He's going to be brought down. Does not get back to the 5-yard line. Another timeout. 20 seconds left to play. While we're waiting, I'll go ahead and give you some area scores again. Hooker still leading Oklahoma Bible. Latest we've heard in the 4th quarter, 39-11. They lead Oklahoma Bible. Shattuck in the 4th quarter leading Laverne, 56-16. Fairview has defeated Beaver 57-0. Still no update on Eisenhower Guyman, still 16-6 as far as we know. And as we mentioned earlier, Buffalo defeated Timberlake 48-0. And Balco loses by forfeit to Sharon Mutual. Again, a couple ball games tomorrow night. Number 4 Sealing, still undefeated, takes on Turpin. And Boise City will travel to Texhoma. To Tyrone. So both teams back out on the field. 3rd down. Both inside runs by Bodie Grice have not worked here in this goal-to-go situation. 3rd down. Ball at the 6-yard line. They'll line up 4 split to the wide side, 1 to the short side. Grice to throw. Lets one go to the corner. It's caught for the touchdown. Eric Gideon with a foot in the corner, and the Red Devils have taken the lead.
Red Devils go up 19-14 with 16 seconds left in the ballgame. The third after again coming up.
Texhoma Goodwell will line up for the extra point. Little surprised they're not going for 2 here. So Martinez in position. There's a snap, hold, kick is up. And it is good. So with 16 seconds left to play, Texhoma Goodwell regains the lead over Okeene, 20-14.
Kick return because I know that guy. kick return. Like nothing.
Against Beaver.
Nope.
Like that against Beaver.
I can't remember. What was that last game? Against Cooper.
Oh, dude, that's good. Did you guys win yesterday?
Kickoff. If they could just keep the Whippets out of the end zone for 16 more seconds.
Red Devils up 20-14.
I'm so glad that it's not 16 seconds.
Here's the approach, and there's the kick. High end over end kick. Bobbled, it's on the ground. Ball still loose. Texhoma Goodwell recovers. They're gonna win.
Making the recovery.
Giovanni Sanchez
Red Devils take over 11 seconds.
on the recovery. And Texhoma's going to come out here in victory formation with 11 seconds left. And they're going to win this one. Move to 5-3 overall, 3-2 in district play, and keep their hopes of a playoff berth alive. Grice lines up pistol formation. There's the snap. He'll drop to a knee, and that is the ball game. The Texhoma Goodwell Red Devils have defeated the Okeene Whippets 20-14. We thank you for joining us here on PTCI Channels 2's coverage of high school football. Good night from No Man's Land.